Hey guys, on 16th of February I decided to visit Kaiping. For a particular reason. I wanted to visit the Dialos, which is a UNESCO site in Guangdong province. It is a building which have been built at the end of the 19th, beginning of 20th century by the first Chinese moving overseas who became rich, and I thought that would be an interesting getaway from Hong Kong. So I took the bus at 8 a.m. and took the road to China. I hope you will enjoy this episode. Okay guys, so I'm now in Zhuhai, taking the bus for the next step to Kaiping. So far without any problem, very smooth. The organization is good and the information center is very useful. Okay guys, so it takes about 2 hours, so we should arrive around 12 to 12:30 I think. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a rush this afternoon. Alright, so I found the taxi now and we are going to do the tour of the 6 different places I want to go, and I record all along. Okay, so this is Zili village. This is the first site I'm going to visit. Okay, so I've just entered Zili village. Today I had a hard time deciding on which camera I should bring, so finally I brought the M4 with Summicron. I just want to keep it simple. Actually, this trip is not really focused on photography, so it will be more about recording the trip along and hopefully take some good photos as well. Okay, so it's fairly hot today, I think about 26-27 degrees. So one thing is light is really harsh. It's midday, so the sun is very high and the light falling from above. Not ideal for photo, but I do with what I have. So yeah, interestingly, the villagers are offering meals. I think that's a good way for them to earn a living on weekends when there are a lot of tourists. Okay, so this mansion is a Yesheng Julu mansion. It's one of the main in the village. I'll just give you a quick tour of it. So yeah, these properties were actually very luxurious for the era. These were built at the end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century. And most of the villagers have lesser life conditions. These houses belong to very rich people. The view is one thing, but actually they were also built to be monitoring the potential thieves and to the village. Okay guys, the time is passing very fast. I'm going to check the next tower, in which there are quite a lot of people. Go for one more walk. There are a few things to check and I go back to the taxi to go to the next site. This one is Ming Shi Lo Tower. So we get an interesting view from here as well. And there's one more floor on which I'm going to go next. Okay, so the whole group has left and I can enjoy the view. So yeah, actually it's very rural here, and it's not only fake or in reconstruction, it's still very much like it was back in the day. some bird cage here. Okay, so yeah, this place is very pretty, and surprisingly, it's true. There's not a whole lot of tourists, so it's very relaxing. Okay, so we are now in Jijiangli village, which you can see behind me, and I'm going to walk around and visit it. Okay, so we can see a difference with the previous villages which were pretty well maintained and in very good conditions, but this one we can see that some buildings are quite damaged. I feel this village is much more interesting, not as touristic. Okay guys, so the SD card of the GoPro is full, so I'm going to record with my phone now. This view is very impressive. It's really beautiful. Okay, and this opposite is the main dialo, the tallest one of this village. Okay, so we don't see that very often in Hong Kong. Okay, so this is the last. Before that we stopped at San Manly, which is another village, free this time, and it has some interesting buildings as well. So I stopped there for a very short time. I didn't record, and I let you see this. It's just another Liaolo. Okay, so this is not a Hong Kong skyline, but quite interesting. So yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot of lights in this city. Even I was walking in the pedestrian street, it's fairly dark. Here I'm at the park. I'm going to take a look and yeah, see what's going on here. It's very relaxed here, you can see. It's very different from big cities. So to illustrate what I was saying, you can see people dancing in the park. Previously I talked to the ladies, they were singing and they asked me to sing with them. It would be a catastrophe, I think. Okay, so that's a pretty nice park where people hang out, exercise, dance, have fun.